Understanding Service. A Working Desk Meditation. Welcome, fellow traveler. Please open your meditation journal and write the keywords for today's meditation at the top of a new page. Understanding Service. Please begin by drawing an empty circle, your point of focus on the top half of your notebook page. Trace over it with your finger a few times as you enter into the pure realm of potential that exists within the empty circle. Today we will explore the meaning of service, not as duty, not as effort, but as the natural outflow of the soul itself. Alice Bailey reminds us that the definition of service is not easy, because it has so often been approached from the angle of the personality. We usually think of service as an activity, a quality, or a task to be performed. But true service is none of these. Service, Bailey teaches, is the spontaneous effect of soul contact. When the connection between the soul and the personality is strong and continuous, the life of the soul pours through into the world. It does not need to be forced. It is not imposed from without. It is the natural demonstration of the soul's nature expressing itself through the instruments of body, emotion, and mind. Just as the animal instinctively seeks self-preservation and reproduction, so the soul instinctively seeks to serve. It is its outstanding characteristic. It is an inner urge, a soul instinct, just as desire is the outstanding quality of the personality. In this sense, service is not personal desire. It is group desire, the impulse toward group good. It is identification with a larger purpose. The personality asks, "What do I want?" The soul asks, "What can I give to the whole?" This distinction is profound. It means that service cannot be taught as a technique, nor enforced as an obligation. It awakens naturally when the soul begins to shine through the personality. It is the first true sign that the evolutionary process is succeeding, that spirit is manifesting more fully through matter. If we imagine service as something we must strive to achieve, we are still caught in personality effort. Bailey cautions us, service is not a method of world-salvage invented by the mind. It is life demonstration. It arises when we identify with the soul and allow its energy to move through us. And when this happens, something remarkable occurs. We find ourselves attempting tasks that are far greater than the personality alone could manage. We are compelled to draw on the resources of the soul itself, on its strength, its light, its wisdom. Service stretches us, not because we are forcing, but because the current of the soul always flows towards something larger than the self. Bailey even describes service as the true science of creation. It is the way continuity is established, the way the soul weaves its rhythm into human affairs. Seen in this way, service is not sentimental, nor is it charity in the ordinary sense. It is alignment with the creative purpose of the universe. It is the soul, working scientifically, to establish harmony, order, and forward movement in the world. So what does this mean for us, practically? It means we shift our orientation. Instead of asking, "What can I do to serve?" we begin with, "How can I deepen my contact with the soul?" Because when the soul shines through, service happens spontaneously. It expresses in whatever form is needed, teaching, healing, organizing, creating, supporting, listening, building thought forms of light. The outer form of service varies, but the inner impulse is always the same: to uplift, to heal, to unify, to bring light into darkened places. True service is not a burden. It is not sacrifice in the painful sense. It is joy. It is the natural overflow of love. When we live more as soul than as personality, we discover that service is not what we do. It is who we are. When you finish today's meditation on service, record your impressions in your journal beneath the empty circle. Try also to draw symbols within that circle to represent your insights, and when you are finished, trace over the symbols and outer circle to radiate light and close your meditation. Here is the image that came to me as I contemplated today's meditation. My drawing shows the group soul in the center, radiating to a group of fellow servers who all are in rhythm with the pulse of soul light. They, in turn, amplify that light as service. May we each grow in soul awareness, and may our lives become instruments of service, not by effort, but by the spontaneous outflow of soul contact. Thank you for joining me in meditation today. Until next time, walk in light, and let the rhythm of the soul guide your service to the world.